Many of us in this digital age live a large amount of our lives on social media. One of the big issues with this seems to originate in the flow of information. It's not just that people are drawing subtly different conclusions from the same evidence, it also seems like different intellectual communities no longer share basic foundational beliefs. These days it's a well-known fact that social media filters the global output of information to fit what you are interested in, which at first might seem great, because in a world with so much information, it's nice to get a curated feed that fits your interest. What you want is what you get, which creates these so-called echo chambers. And even if we're not actively trying to avoid disagreement, our friends just tend to share our views and interests. When we take networks built for social reasons and start using them as our information feeds, we tend to miss out on contrary views and run into saturated degrees of agreement. Research showed that less and less are taking part in the public debate due to the tone being too harsh, especially on social media. That has to do with us being generally met with less and less disagreement, so when it actually counts, it often ends in conflict. We are digital neighbours that visit each other less and less these days. So, conclusion, I don't know, but we need to be faced with what differentiates from our own surroundings. Or maybe at least be reminded of it as often as possible so that we remember that life and truth is more than what you and your environment can see. There are a million ways to tackle this issue. Solutions big and small, simple and complex, and I got two solutions with me today. Solution A is to make additions to the social media platforms, like letting the user enter a feed that shows a broader palette of content and takes you out of their personal curated algorithms. There would also be more warnings, as you sometimes see, for example, in relation to COVID information. There were a lot of them there. In comment section, you could say things like messages only communicated through text often gets misinterpreted. Solution B is what we as individuals can do to change our own input of information. And number one is like everything. Algorithms can't categorize you if they can't determine what you really like. And two, actively cultivate prestige media on all sides. Swallow your preconceived opinions and follow prestige publications across the political spectrum. Three, change feeds to focus on recency rather than personalization. Both Facebook and Twitter allow users to view the most recent post first, but the setting is difficult to find and often changes back by itself. 4, create space for new voices. Temporarily muting accounts that share your perspectives will make room for new ones and indoctrinate you less. And I guess that's my 3 minutes. Thank you for listening, and hopefully I'll see you soon.